everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are trying to do today is we are playing a mono black aggro deck. And so this deck is super fun. It's, straight up exactly what you expect. Lots of Diregraf Ghouls, Vicious Conquistadors, Knight of Malice, Graveyard Marshal, which I think is fantastic in this deck. Dreadshade, Isareth, which I really am a big fan of Isareth. So Isareth, it says whenever she attacks, you may pay X. When you do, return target creature with prevented mana cost X from your graveyard to the battlefield, and if it dies again, it gets exiled rather than going to the graveyard. It has a counter that says that. So also, we have Doom Whisperer here on the top end, and this is just a fun deck altogether. I've had quite a bit of success with it. I've seen a lot of the mono-white aggro decks, and I think that this is kind of in response to those, and it's super, super fun. A lot of removal in the early game, and sideboard would be pretty good here. I didn't build one for this one just yet, but we're going to go ahead and get into the gameplay here. So for this week, though, I will be going through a lot of the new competitive decks that we got from the Pro Tour. So I'll be going through a lot more of those the rest of this week, but I wanted to kind of throw out my last one of my own here for the next little bit. And these are just super fun decks. So let's go ahead and get into the gameplay, and here we go. Alrighty, so here we are against MT Titan. And Titan, I cannot spoke right, guys. Alright, so MT Titan, and we are playing mono black aggro. And ooh, we are pretty cheap, but not cheap enough for one land hands. I mean, on the draw, yeah, we have to mulligan this. We need to have a pretty quick start, and that's not quick enough. Alright, we get to mulligan. And that's better. We'll keep that. Stomp to the bottom. And we'll see here. I'm a big fan of Sovereign's Bite. I think it does really well. Against a life-gaining deck, though, this might not be too great. We do have a blocker, though, for the Vanguard. And, yep, pass the turn. Mountain. Boros Challenger. Uh-oh. This is a pretty good deck we're up against. We will go ahead and Sovereign's Bite here. And pass the turn. No attackers. I want to use my mana as efficiently as possible here, making sure that we're getting in early damage. We're against another aggro player here, and so we're hoping for some removal along the way. And we'll see if the Boros Challenger swings in at Johnny's Pridemate. Alright. Yep, gaining life, getting bigger. Yep, no blockers. That's bad. That's very, very bad. Alright, swamp, and let's go ahead with... Ruin Raider will let us draw here, and we can swing in, but Isareth will kind of stop their attacks. So let's go ahead and do that. Isareth and no attackers. Pass the turn. And we'll see if she survives. They might have Justice Strike here for her. We'll see here. So opponent can mentor here and swing in for quite a bit. And then we wouldn't be able to kill the Challenger. Well, we could with a Death Touch. Yep, he's going to pump and swing in with everything, it looks like. Yeah, gaining life up to 4, up to 3 here. Oh, this is bad. I think we're going to kill the Challenger. Take 7, and that way we can still draw a card off Ruin Raider. That is pretty dangerous, though. Maybe we block the Pridemate here instead. So we're going to block the Pridemate. Challenger stays on, which is a pretty good card here for them. Alright, Swamp. Getting life will be useful, so let's go to combat and swing in. Dealing 2, Ruin Raider, and draw a card. Cast down, not bad. So our removal is really what will help us win this game, and we have quite a bit of it, but we haven't been drawing into it yet, so... They do get to see that one, right? Because we do reveal it. Yep, we do. So... Legion Warboss, yep. Going to be able to mentor it up as well. Yep, mentor here. Oh man, This is pretty bad. So I think what we want to do is just clear the board up as much as we can. So we're going to kill the Boros Challenger here. Down to 6. Ah, man. So we're going to cast down the Legion War Boss, I guess. And Sovereign's Bite to gain some life back. And no attackers past the turn. And if we draw into like a Doom Whisperer here, we might have a chance to pull this off. Healer's Hawk. Alright. So gaining life, Legion War Boss, yep, going to be able to swing in with a lot. So we'll block here and take 5. And we just have to hope for an amazing draw here. That's not it. Yeah, we'll play this swamp and scoop it up. Oh, man. Oh, man. Alrighty, so here we are in Arena Standard against Fog Donkey, and we are playing Mono Black Aggro, and kind of a tough matchup there in the first one. If we drew into more removal, oh man, 3 1-drops. We're on the play here. We're gonna try to keep this. I know we probably shouldn't, but we're gonna try this out just for fun because we have 3 1-drops. 2 drops is the most expensive thing we have here, and we are running 21 lands, so I mean, we have decent odds of drawing into it. So we'll try it out. All right, Fog Donkey is mulliganing, and let's see what you got. All right, so Swamp and Diregraf Ghoul. Pass the turn. I'm a big fan of Grave Marshal. I think as far as an aggressive deck, I think it actually works out really well. Ooh, perfect. All right, so Swamp. And let's go. Let's actually just fill up our board a little bit here. We get a little more damage down with Vicious Conquistador and Diregraf Ghoul. And swing in. Down to 18 past the turn. So next turn we're swinging in for 6. And that's a great turn 3. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Alright, so what do they got? Tormenting Voice. Alright, so Phoenixes. Phoenix Eye? Phoenix? Yeah, okay. Go to combat and swing in. And damage. Vicious Offering can stop the Phoenix. I don't think we need to worry about it this turn. So Grave Marshal, pass the turn. Against blue-red, there's not a lot of things that can hit the entire board here right now. At least not until you get pretty expensive. So we should be pretty safe just building wide right now. Enigma Drake. Yep. Alright, so we are going to go to combat and attack in. And we will Vicious Offering in response to their block here. So they're going to block there. And I guess we really don't need to. We can just play Grave Marshal next turn. I mean, it's not like it kills it, so go to damage. And Grave Marshal. Yep, pass the turn. Perfect. Electromancer. So now they have more blockers, but they need to get another one down to have a shot here. Chart a course. And do they have Lightning Strike here, or Wizard's Lightning? Alright, Enigma Drake gets pumped a little here. And Shock. So they do have the Shock for the Grave Marshal. That's fine. Alright, and so now we just have Vicious Offering for the win. So Vicious Offering on Electromancer here. And then we get a swing in. All out attack. Perfect. That is exactly how we want this to play out. Yep. Yep, you can block. That's fine. And good game, opponent. Good game, Fog Donkey. Alright, here we go to the next one. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing against Almirante, and we are playing Mono Black Aggro. And let's see what we get. A lot of removal. Knight of Malice. We hope we're playing against white, and we'll keep this. Yep, Swamp, pass the turn. So if we're playing against a creature deck, we're in pretty good shape. If not, ooh, hey, against white. Yeah, okay, we like that. We like that a lot. Ooh, and another Knight of Malice. Alright, perfect. So, Knight of Malice. Let's hope they're not playing like auras or anything here. There's a lot of mono white decks or kind of white red decks being played right now, and they're really good. But I actually think that, I mean, we need to get some better auras right now, but I think there's actually some value in playing that. Um, it depends again what the meta is though. So yeah, Hexproof from white. Knight of Malice will be pretty good here. Both of these guys. I think opponent's trying to do something. I don't know. All right, so swinging in for one. Yep, pass the turn. All right, so let's actually just get down some more damage here. So Knight of Malice, number 2. Swing in for 3, pass the turn. Excellent. The first strike ability will be great against this deck as well. All right, so they do have red. So let's see if they have Justice Strike, which we still have Hexproof from Justice Strike. Lava Coil, I think, is the only thing they really run. Maybe a couple shocks. It depends on what the format of this one is, but most of the mono white style decks or Boros aggro aren't running a ton of just red removal. So Knight of Malices are actually pretty powerful right now, I think. So liking that. Let's see what they've got. I think we're looking for land next turn. Land into double removal would be amazing. Opponent's still trying to figure out, I think, why they can't do anything to our guy here. Alright, History of Benalia. Okay, so that's pretty good. Yep, swings in, pass the turn. Swamp, perfect. Alright, so Swamp, we are going to Deadweight Rustling Falcon. And Deadweight the Knight here. And we still have a white enchantment here or permanent, so still swinging it for 6. Pass the turn. And if they have multiple History of Benalias, this could get a little more difficult. But I think that we can pull it off here. Opponent's taking their time. Tajik. Go swinging. Yeah, go for it. That's fine. Alright, so Swamp. Swamp, we'll go with Vicious Offering here on Tajik. And let's go to combat first, see if they block here. Alright, opponent's going to block. That's fine. First strike damage. In damage. Alright, and so we are going to go ahead and Sovereign's Bite now. Might have been worthwhile to hold that back there, but... Alright, so History of Benalia. We do have to be careful of Settle the Wreckage here. We don't have the pump here anymore, either. What you got? Vanillish Marshal. Alright, perfect. So we can go swinging in this turn still. So, oh man. Let's go to combat and swing in, actually. He has to block. And that way we get 3 points of damage in rather than 2. Or I guess we could have got 4, but... Yeah, I still think that was a decent play there. So, alright, there we go. Another win for Mono Black Aggro. Alright, so here we are against Zoran's Orb, and we are playing Mono Black Aggro in Arena Standard. And so, one card I was thinking that might go well in here is the Midnight Reaper. I think would also be pretty good. Maybe over the Ruin Raider, because we take less damage altogether from it. Yeah, we'll keep this. But yeah, so if you guys like the channel, please leave a like down in the description, or leave a like for the video and subscribe. And thank you so much. It would help out a ton. So Vicious Conquistador, pretty good here. So we'll like to have a blocker first. Diregraf Ghoul is good as well. I really am back and forth which one's better here, because if they have blockers, Vicious Conquistador is better. If they don't, then Diregraf Ghoul is better. I don't know. It really depends. Lightning Strikes. Yep. Swings in for 1, down to 18. And I think Knight of Malice here. They'll have quite a bit of removal, though. So maybe we go ahead and... man, a lot of land. Let's go Knight of Malice here. Or Graveyard Marshal. Let's go Knight of Malice here. And that way we can play 2 cards next turn. And hopefully keep Grave Marshal alive to be doing stuff. Yep, lots of lightning strikes, lots of removal. We get it. Fanatical Firebrand. Yep, down to 16 past the turn. Alright, so Swamp. And man, we are drawing a lot of land. We really aren't playing that much land here, but alright. Past the turn. And we'll see if the Marshal will survive. If he does, we still have a decent chance here. Steamkin. Alright, so do they double ping here? That's alright. Taking out 2 of their creatures for 1, still okay. We're hoping they don't have Experimental Frenzy, though. So go to combat, swing in. Gaining life is useful. Let's go ahead and play it. We're hoping for Doom Whisperer next turn. That would be the luckiest draw. And I think we'll have pretty good success against these guys here. It'll probably require double removal. Ruin Raider's not bad. Swing in for 2. And Ruin Raider. And we'll see if they have removal for it before we get to draw cards. So we do get the ability here. They're going to shock it. Yep, grow Steamkin. We still get the ability, so we get to draw a Swamp. Oh my goodness, this draw has been awful. For running 21 lands, I mean, we've had some stuff to play, but man. Alright, yep, swinging in for 5. That's bad. Another Diregraf Ghoul. I guess play the Swamp and Ghoul. And I think we're still just hoping for... oh man, no attackers. I think we're still just hoping for Doom Whisperer here. That would help us turn this around pretty well. So I took out Moment of Cravings for Vicious Offerings. I feel like it had a little bit more versatility here. So I'm not sure. Moment of Craving is definitely better against aggro here. Just for gaining the life and everything along the way. Oh, Isareth. Isareth, well, we'll see if she survives. We can play Isareth. And if she survives, we have a chance. If not, I think we're just dead. Wizard's Lightning. Yep. We'll see how they play this out. No attackers. If they have more burn, this is really bad. If we can wait and draw into a Doom Whisperer, we might have a small chance. They played a lot of burn already. Risk factor. Ugh, man. Yeah, we have to let them draw. Mountain into shock. I think we have to block the Steamkin no matter what here, just in case they have a shock. Yep, swinging in. We block Steamkin. Down to 5. And are they going to play like Experimental Frenzy here, or maybe Risk Factor again with the counters here? Isareth. I mean, it could keep us alive for a turn. I kind of doubt it. We'll play it and pass the turn. Yep. I don't think we have a shot here anymore, really. Is it double burn here? Shock. At our face, yep, shock. And shock. Yep, and that's game. Alrighty. Yep, good game. No blockers. Alrighty. That's pretty good there. Alright, so there you guys have it with mono black aggro. And we ran in the only decks we really lost against were the red decks, and red removal I think we get a lot better with once we come out of sideboard. Maybe take down Rune Raiders for some other stuff. Moment of Cravings. Maybe just a little bit better running too, because we drew into tons of lands there. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the deck down in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.